Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, and today I'm going to be doing a very simple video about, or I guess ranking, all of, the MCU and, all projects connected to it, right? So that includes, like, stuff like the Thor's hammer thing down here, which I don't know why I'm doing. I haven't watched any of those yet. I'm a huge nerd. I want to get that out of the way now. I love Marvel, especially Spider-Man, because who doesn't? I may have a couple controversial opinions here. Also, this is not going to be including She-Hulk, as at the time of this recording, I don't think it's finished yet. I think. Anyways, let's get right into it, and we'll start with a bunch of stuff that I haven't watched, and that would be this. I haven't seen Agent Carter, like, at all. Sad to say I haven't watched any of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. yet. Eventually I'll get around to doing it, so yeah, but as of now, I have not really seen it. I've only seen clips from it. I mean, it looks decent, you know. Not even gonna lie, never heard of this right here. Slingshot, never heard of it. God damn it, you're supposed to go there. All Hail the King, I have heard of it. Just haven't really seen it yet. But I heard it was, you know, decent, I guess. What else can we pick out of the drawing board that I haven't seen yet? I haven't seen any of the Cloak and Dagger stuff, like, at all. I don't think I've seen that. Item 47. No, I don't think I've seen that. Haven't seen you. And same with you. What else? Nope, seen those. Haven't seen Runaways. Any of it. Oh yeah, I haven't seen you know, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. No, I'm joking. I haven't seen this. None of the team stuff. Whatever that. Yeah. And I have not gotten around to seeing the I Am Groot stuff yet. And also, of course, I haven't seen Miss Marvel yet. This is all the stuff I haven't watched yet. I'll give reasons on each one. That's kind of like a thing where it just talks about, like, you know, development and stuff. I'm pretty sure at least this, I don't think really has much to do with the MCU, to be honest. This I know does, like, very minor stuff. So yeah, Cloak and Dagger is somewhere, I don't know, just never, caught my attention. Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., I've looked into it, just haven't gotten around to watching it. Never heard of that. Agent Carter, just never really got around to watching it. Inhumans heard was terrible, so I'm not watching that. Never heard of that. The Runaways, never got around to it. Never seen that. Haven't watched Miss Marvel because it hasn't piqued my interest, like, at all. The I Am Groot stuff kind of just, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot it existed. So I haven't really watched that. Don't know what that is, not gonna lie. That covers the haven't watched section. Now let's get into the actual tier list of S, A, B, C, D, and F. Starting with Ant-Man and the Wasp. Not gonna lie, this movie wasn't exactly great, but I don't think it was, like, truly terrible. It had its shining moments here and there. Personally, I'm gonna put it in D tier. Nothing special, pretty boring. It's kind of just like a thing that holds you over till we got to the big boy End Game. So yeah, villain uninteresting. You know how it is. Like, if you've seen it, like, I don't think I really need to explain it. I'm putting it in D because Paul Rudd, no, he killed it. Like, he really did. And then it also set up, like, a big thing that would happen in Endgame. So, yeah. Moving on, we have probably one of my favorites, honestly. Ant-Man 1. I can't lie. It is like a... It's either B or A. I don't know. Because it's such a good movie. Paul Rudd did a good job. Everyone did a good job. The villain was not exactly great. This is like when everything really started to fall into the MCU formula. Sadly, comedy was great. I don't know, man. Action was pretty good. I think I'm gonna have to stick with in B tier though. Still one of my favorites personally, but I can't really overlook its flaws. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna stick it in high B tier, even though we really don't have that yet. I can guarantee that it's gonna stay there. Moving on to Avengers Age of Ultron. Okay, this might be where it gets a little controversial because Age of Ultron is actually pretty good, in my opinion. Definitely not as good as the first one, nor Infinity War or End Game or a bunch of other movies, but I still think it is pretty good and it deserves recognition. I don't think it's anything less than a B tier, like under Ant-Man. I don't think it's anything less than a B tier, no matter what you say. I don't think that's arguable. Joss Whedon, I mean, did a decent job. Directed the first Avengers, and that one turned out great. Kind of fell a bit short in some areas for Age of Ultron, but otherwise, I really did like it. Now, alright, we have a big boy. Avengers End Game, A tier. I don't think I need to explain my decision on this movie, if I'm gonna be completely honest. It's Avengers End Game. Now, it's not perfect, because it only really gets good once they really go back in time. I should have said spoilers, my bad. But, oh wow, sorry. It's been a tiring week. No, but Avengers End Game, definitely an A tier, high A. Need I say more? It's not, it's more of an event than just a movie. That's how I've always seen it. That's why I'm putting it in A tier. I would put it in S tier because I really, really loved it. The theater experience was not that great. Everyone was quite silent, which kind of also brings it down in my experience. But, you know, it's Virginia. I don't know what I expected from them. Anyways, we have our first S tier movie. Avengers Infinity War, baby. S tier. S tier. Perfect. Perfect movie. It's like that Homelander meme. It was perfect. Down to the last minute detail. Perfect. Like, characters, great. Villain, probably the best in the MCU. I'm not even gonna cap, besides maybe one other. Like, dude, comedy, on point. And then the villain won. Like, let's go, Thanos. I'm starting to agree with him nowadays. Just saying, those people in the school hallways, I'm just saying, man, maybe Thanos was onto something. I'm just saying. Anyways, we got another banger, Black Panther. Great movie. Pretty good movie. Like, I'm not gonna cap. Story, pretty good. Villain, pretty good. CGI, not exactly great. Like, the CGI for Black Panther was not that great, but like everything else about it was really good. I had a great time watching that movie. So yeah, it's going in A tier under End Game for now. There's definitely going to be movies that I'm going to put above it, but that's where it'll stand for now. Can't wait for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, though. Alright. Where to begin with this one? Black Widow. Well, I'm going to give it D tier because it wasn't all terrible. There were definitely shining moments. You know, like Black Widow actually getting her standalone film. It wasn't great. CGI was terrible, especially at that Yelena scene where she like jams the staff into the. Yeah. Story was fine. Red Guardian was probably my favorite character. Well, yeah, yeah, D tier. Not much else to say. I feel like that's self-explanatory. So I'm gonna just move on. Like, honestly, I don't think I need to give anything for Civil War. Captain America, the First Avenger. Yeah, B tier. I'll go. Yeah, no, I'll leave it right there in B tier. It was fine. Not much else to say for it. Pretty good starting point for the character of Cap, in my opinion, though. Red Skull. Kinda wish there was a bit more, but oh well. Oh well. Winter Soldier, though. Also S tier, bruh. Like, action top notch. Captain America himself top notch. They introduced Falcon. Oh yeah, Black Widow was in it. Whew. Yes, Nick Fury. The Winter Soldier himself, Bucky Barnes. Great, amazing story. Climax was amazing. Action on point, bro. Probably some of the best hand-to-hand combat I've seen in a movie ever. It was so good. Captain Marvel, D tier. Not much else to say for that. I'm not gonna lie. Need I say season 2 gets A tier. But season 1 and 3 were easily the best. Season 2 had its moments, but not gonna lie, there were just a couple issues that I took with season 2, but it was still great. The worst of the 3 seasons, in my opinion, personally, but it gets it gets top A tier. Yeah. Alright. What is this? Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? C tier. C tier. Not gonna lie, it was good. Nah, I'm gonna go up to B tier. Low B tier. Yeah, it'll be low B tier. It was decent, you know. Cameos were nice, I guess, but like, go ahead, come on, man. Wow, they need to really stop doing cameos. Like, genuinely, like, it's just getting annoying, and like all the cameo baiting that like a lot of people were putting out in rumors and stuff, like, it kind of dulls the experience, and I'm glad it didn't happen to another film on this list. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about, but you know, it was alright. Scarlet Witch, yeah, pretty good. I liked it. Sam Raimi's horror mixed with Doctor Strange. Pretty good. It could have been better though. Not gonna lie. Now the first Doctor Strange, A tier. Visuals great. Doctor Strange himself, also great. Dormammu, I liked his design. Not gonna lie. Kind of wish I saw a little bit more of him. I forgot the dude's name. Like, the actual other villain, like, I'm not gonna lie, that dude was so forgettable. Wong. That peak Wong, in my opinion. That Infinity War and End Game was like peak Wong. Ancient One, pretty good. Set up Mordo in this movie. Didn't really go anywhere with that. Kind of disappointing, but it's fine. Eternals gets a C tier. It was alright, you know. I would say middle of the road, like, at this point. Like, just, wasn't bad, but wasn't exactly, like, interesting to me, but it is what it is with that. I don't know about this one, man. Either high A or low S. Okay, yeah, we'll give it to S. We'll give it to S. We'll give it to low S. Oh, also, I need to move this shit up to prove that this is peak fiction. Season 3 over season. I'm pretty sure that's season 1, if I'm not mistaken. I can never remember the posters, but I'm pretty sure this is season 3 and that's season 1. Putting season 3 over season 1, best season easily. Anyways, back to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Comedy was amazing. I love it. I love the Guardians. Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, just Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel, Jesus, man, it's so good. And then Ego, like you know, getting that plot twist that Ego is the one who, you know, implanted the tumor in Star-Lord's Bob. Oh my god. It was, and then like Peter just wails on it. I love the Pac-Man part though, like when they clash with these big giant things that they made, and Peter pulls out Pac-Man. Oh god, that was hilarious. Great movie. Also resolved some a lot of family issues with Gamora and Nebula, which I really liked. And then one of the saddest deaths, R.I.P. to the homie Yondu. Got probably the best funeral scene I've ever seen in the MCU besides maybe Tony Stark's. But amazing, peak. Yeah, I'm putting Guardians 1 over Guardians 2. Barely outclasses it. Both pretty much on the same level. The only thing that I believe is remotely wrong with Guardians 1 is Ronan the Accuser as the villain. A bit forgettable, but otherwise same stuff, just a tad bit better in the first one in my opinion. Hawkeye. Okay. I really liked Hawkeye, right? So I'm gonna put it in low A tier. I thought it was pretty good. Wilson Fisk, seeing him again. Alright. You know, I liked it. I very much so liked it. Kate Bishop, great. I actually liked what they do with Yelena in this. She was pretty funny, actually. Great character. More setup for the Thunderbolts too. You know, yeah, pretty good, I guess. Quint, best character, obviously. Anyways, I don't even want to touch you, bro. I just. Moving on to peak fiction, bruh. Moving on to peak fiction. As much as I don't want to put it in low S, compared to the other stuff in S tier, Iron Man 1 is going to be the lowest in S as of now. I am also going to put... Wait, no, that's Iron Man 2. Sorry, that goes in C tier. Iron Man 3, though... Sorry, I didn't mean to put it there. It goes in A tier. I'm gonna put it above Hawkeye. I really loved that movie. Like seeing Tony Stark just like improvise without having his armor. Sorry, this goes there. It was great. Like he just beat that lady's ass with no armor, and then like eventually like all the big suits for the finale. The villain was lackluster. Which doesn't surprise me. This is kind of why the MCU began to hit that formula, like, not where it became, like, kind of a staple, like, around Ant-Man, but this is where, like, it truly began. This was the first thing to really do that boring MCU formula but it still had enough differences to stand out. It was kind of just with the villain formula that eventually led to later stuff. Jessica Jones. Haven't watched it. That is the one show that I have not watched out of the entirety of the Defenders line. Or the Netflix shows, whatever you want to call it. That is the one that I have not seen. I heard good things, though. I really did. Peak Fiction, something different. Love it. Not much else to say. Luke Cage. I don't know which one is season 1 and which one is season 2. But I'm gonna put both of them in about B tier. It was fine. It was fine. Like, it'll be low B tier. Moon Knight. I'm gonna put it just a slight bit above Hawkeye, in my opinion. I really loved it. I loved the Egyptian stuff. It was fantastic. Stephen Grant, best character on that show, bro. Yeah. We're gonna ignore that. It's Morbin time. Okay, Punisher season 1 and 2, both get S tier. I need to find out where I want to place them in S tier. Probably... I'm gonna put them... Honestly, wait, I'm supposed to do this and then... Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Shang-Chi, right there, probably. Yeah, that's where I'll leave it. Shang-Chi was pretty good, and then the third act hit where after, he beats his father and everything, and his father sacrifices himself, and then that dragon, bullshit happens. That's when it fell apart, but otherwise, a basic film. Oh god, that is the only part that brings it down for me. Only part. Otherwise, great. Peak Fiction. Yeah, no, great movie. I'm gonna just do the entire Spider-Man trilogy, the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. I'm gonna put it under End Game. Great movie, just a bit outdated now. Second one was better. Spider-Man 3, ooh, definitely in B tier. Man, I'm putting that shit over Captain America, bro. That shit was fire. I mean, I know it's not exactly, fantastic, but I still personally love it. Nostalgia. I don't know what else to say. Far From Home. Man, this shit getting a fucking A tier from me. Man, yeah, it's going over. No, it's going over. I want to put Shang-Chi over Doctor Strange too. Yeah, no, Far From Home can go there. And that's where it's sticking. This is gonna be about low S tier. I'm gonna maneuver in a second, like just over Loki. I loved Homecoming, and then come on. We all know where this shit's going. Right above Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 just barely outclasses it, in my opinion. Just a tad. Just a tad. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Low B. I will not elaborate. Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man. High A tier. No, I'm just gonna put this right there, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer it more than Luke Cage. Avengers 1 S tier, definitely low S tier. I put it under Loki, lowest of the S tier, but still amazing movie. Defenders was pretty damn good. Gonna put it right there. I think I'm gonna stick it right there. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, low A tier. Tackled a lot of racial issues, which I actually really liked, and then Sam as Cap was great. It was amazing. I love to see it. you know what, I can't skip over this part, though. I need to talk about the Amazing Spider-Man films. Amazing films. Well, one of them is an amazing film. The other, to me, is mediocre. Andrew Garfield did an amazing performance, along with, like, Peter and Gwen's chemistry, just off the charts in both films. Just peak Spider-Man romance. Nothing else to say. Gwen over Mary Jane. I'm just saying. Anyways. The first one was just great. Honestly, like, Andrew Garfield's the best Spider-Man. Fight me. The Incredible Hulk. I will not elaborate any further. Yeah, Thor Ragnarok will go there. Great comedy, changed Thor for the better. Really saved Thor, honestly, and then it all fell apart. It all eventually fell apart. Thor the Dark World. F. And then Thor. The highest in D tier. Okay. Venom Let There Be Carnage. Oh, that's easily in the, definitely low A. Yeah, low A, right there. That's where I'm putting it. It was just a fun time. Homage to the edgy 90s and 80s comics with Venom in it and Carnage. I fucking loved it. And then Venom, you're gonna be... honestly preferred you to Multiverse of Madness, but not more than Captain America, so you're going right there. WandaVision, pretty good start. Ending wasn't so great. I'm gonna put you behind Multiverse of Madness. What if? That is going to be the lowest in B tier, personally. Not much else to say for that, not gonna lie. And then honestly preferred it to these two, but not more than Ant-Man and the Wasp, and that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot. Yeah, so that is it for the tier list. We got yeah. Like, I don't know what else to say. S tier, we got Infinity War, Daredevil Season 3, Daredevil Season 1, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Punisher Season 1 and 2 are on the same level for me, so interchangeable. Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man 2, Captain America Civil War, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Thor Ragnarok, Iron Man, Spider-Man Homecoming, Loki, and Avengers. That is the S tier picks for me. A tier is Daredevil, The Amazing Spider-Man, Avengers End Game, Spider-Man 1, The Defenders, Black Panther, Spider-Man Far From Home, Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange, Iron Man 3, Moon Knight, Venom Let There Be Carnage, Hawkeye, and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. B tier is going to have Ant-Man, Avengers Age of Ultron, Spider-Man 3, Captain America, The First Avenger, Venom, Multiverse of Madness, WandaVision, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Luke Cage Season 1 and 2, and What If. C tier will have Eternals, Iron Man 2, and The Incredible Hulk. D will be Thor, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Thor Love and Thunder, Black Widow and Captain Marvel. F is going to be Iron Fist and Iron Fist Season 2. Morbius is going to be the worst. And Thor the Dark World. And then haven't watched, we got Thor's Hammer, Agent Carter Season 1 through 3, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the entirety of it, All Hail the King, Cloak and Dagger, Item 47, Inhumans, I can't even read that, Runaways, The Consultant, Team Thor, Daryl, and Thor again, the I Am Groot stuff, Miss Marvel, and then all of Jessica Jones. That is my haven't watched stuff. Maybe never will watch it. Don't know. I guess just tell me if any of it is good. I genuinely don't know. So yeah, ta-da! This isn't even the full picture of my tier list, but you get the idea. This is the my definitive ranking of the MCU and everything connected to it, whether it be how it was developed or not.